Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, my guys who are watching me. I'm John K. It's always been a while to see again, but anytime man have a suggestion discussing, I share with you guys. Without not wasting much time, I just want to share with you about a religion. I'm just coming from church from a visit, and I just say I want to share a small message with my fellow subscribers, fellow viewers. And if today is your first time of watching my YouTube, I urge you to subscribe and share to other people. So as we share to one another, we'll get ideas from each other also. So let's move on to what I want to share with you. As I said, I'm just from church now. Someone will go to church and said, yes, I went to worship God. I went to worship God in the church. Fine. But when we talk of the beliefs of a religion, what is a religion at all, dear brothers and sisters? When we talk of the belief of a religion, is that the belief that you dress up, you went to church, you dance, you jump up and down, angels came down, you pay your tithes, you pay your offering, maybe you share testimony to other people for others to be encouraged, fine. Or in other words, we pray also, we hear the message from our man of God or from our pastor. Is that what we call religion? I don't think that is not enough, dear brothers and sisters who are watching me. Religion is not enough if I'm going to church. I'm going to church. I'm just from church now, as I'm explaining to you now. But the way I understand it, religion is not enough going to church, brothers and sisters. There is more to understand about religion. Because we Africans, we have carried religion so much, we have carried the Bible so much that the Bible is our everything. That God will provide. God will give it to you. God said, when you ask, He's going to provide for you. God said, pray, make fasting, you will receive what you need. Yes, we are not doubting it. We are not doubting it. But I want to let you know, this type of religion, brothers, African, we have been following up and following up right from my age as I am now. I've been following up to our leaders who are so religious, most especially Christianity. My question based most especially in Christianity. There are more than 45 religions on this earth. But the Christians today, we base on the worship of Israelites, the olden days Israelites, which they transferred to Europe to worship as Christianity, as they call it. But don't forget, brothers, China have their own religion. India have their own religion. Likewise, Saudi Arabia, they have their own religion. Likewise, we Africans, we the Africans, like Swahili people, Akan people, the Twi people, the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, the Fulani people, the Hausa people, and so on and so on. The Kurdish people, the Persian people, the Armenian people, the Turkish, all these people have the types of religion they hold. But we Africans, we abandon our own. And we accepted white man's religion. And the way we hold it is not the way Oyibo hold it. Brothers and sisters, there's some secret about religion I want to tell you. That is why I want to share this message with you quickly. I don't want to let it to be so long. I don't want the message to be so long, eh? Yes, I don't want it to be so long. The religion we are talking about is not like the way Oyibo hold on. Oyibo who brought us the Bible, they are hard workers. That is why they were able to manufacture air flights, manufacture ships that carry load from one continent to another continent. They manufacture rail, they manufacture motors, they manufacture production machines. Where do they get the ideas from? From the brain. Yeah, you are who so-called religion, you say it is the gift of God. Yes, of course, it is the gift of God. Whatsoever a man does here on this earth, it is the gift of God. But those who waited on God say God will provide. It sounds to me nonsense. Oyibo who brought Bible to us, they are working hard to reproduce, to produce and reproduce. But we are praying hard to wait upon the Lord, or to wait upon God, that He will provide. Is that what we call religion? I think we are deceiving ourselves. If you want to be so religious, there's something secretly written in the Bible. The writers wrote it in the secret in the Bible. Let us read James chapter 1, the book of James chapter 1 verse 26. I read, those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. I hope you understand James 1:26. You can read it also again. If you consider yourself, you are so religious, and your tongue, you don't keep it well, you are deceiving yourself. Every day you open your mouth wide and talk any other thing. God will provide. God is our everything. Brother, make 1 week fasting. Whilst you are talking that to other people are working hard, they are improving. Compared to, let us use a country like Singapore. Singapore, compared to Nigeria. Nigeria was far, far richer than Singapore some years ago. Nigeria was far richer than Singapore. Today, Singapore is richer than Nigeria. Even though Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of oil, Singapore is richer than Nigeria. Why? Because they work hard. They don't use their tongue anyhow. But we who are so religious, we use our tongue anyhow. Because we thought we know better than them. But they know better than us. So let us maintain our religion very well. There is time for everything. When it is time to go to church, you go to church. But don't put hope in your mind that God will provide for you. Or God will send down angels to come and like as according to the Bible, God sent manners from heaven to the Israelites to eat because of when they were in the wilderness, there were a lot of hunger. God will not send anything for you if you don't work hard. So if you are a pastor and you are listening to me, don't use your tongue because you are so religious. Don't use your tongue to discourage others. Talking to them about hell. Talking to them, if you don't serve God well, you are going to hell. You talk to the people, if you don't do this, God will not do that for you. If you don't do this, God will not do that for you. Please, let us use our tongue very well. Encourage your members. Mr. Pastor, Mr. Brother, Mr. Fellow Uncle. Encourage your members to work hard. To look for job. Let's go to 27. James 1:27. What is a pure religion? It's a religion that God, our Father, accepts as pure and faultless. Is this. I want to tell you the pure religion. All our wearing clothes, going to church, going to service God, worship. When you come back home, you say you don't go and worship God. That is not the religion. We are society, if we can agree. We are society. But if you want to hold on to religion, is what I read. Religion that God, our Father, accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans. Brothers and sisters, listen to me. To look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. This is a pure religion. This is a pure religion. Visiting the widows and the people who are in distress and the orphans. There are orphanage. You go and visit them. Maybe you package some nice things for them. You distribute. You count the number as you can. If 20 people you give to them. But if you cannot offer that way, you give to those who are in charge there. If you think they will not give it to them, you do it yourself. You see this person, this orphan, you give it to him. You see the other one, you give it to him. You see the other one, you give it to him. And not only that, you go to the prisons. Those who are in distress, brothers and sisters, you go to the prison yards. It's either you go with money, forget say you go with Bible, but you go, that is religion. This is a pure religion way. Or you provide some important thing, you go there. You can go also with money, I think. You talk to them, you encourage a brother, a sister there, over there, you dash them money. You dash them money. So if you want to keep our religion, this is how we should be doing. And to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. To keep yourself from not being polluted. What does that one mean? Polluted does not mean you go to concerts, you are polluted. Or you go to dance, you are polluted. Or you go to beer bar. No. At least to show yourself in a respectful manner. People can see you and say, this man, he look like he's a God-fearing man. Or he look like what he's doing to the glory of God. Or it's like he's a believer. Let people think good of you by whatever you are doing, so that your religion will count blessing to others, not always preaching in order to, discourage others. Always talking about heaven, 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 heaven. We have heard this heaven right from the time we were born. Let us plan a new age to rebuild our children, our family, our brothers, our sisters. Encourage them to work hard. By working hard, a country like Nigeria, a country like Ghana, my own place, a country like Sierra Leone, my other side place too, Liberia, all these poor countries, they are going to be raised up. Let us not depend on church. Neither do we depend on mosque. Neither do we depend on any other religion. Let's work hard. And that's going to lift our nation better and better. I want to thank you, and I believe this message will encourage you, will encourage others. Thank you so much. God bless you till next time. Bye.